link, essentially, and we'll find out whether MOUZ have prepared something that can maybe identify a flaw. Madden, first player down. JDC, cracking heads, 3 kills already. Well. JDC coming out guns a-blazing. So
this is a good first step for MOUZ because not that their pistol round win rate is low, but ENCE is extremely high. They actually, in the 3 maps they played, won over 80% of their pistols.
Maybe something towards mid. We get a deep smoke that goes over top as well. So they're smoking off the B to CT rotate and pressing in through red room. Not something we see all of the time on Ancient, but obviously not the first to do it. It's just a nice little back pocket play that kind of screws up this setup, right? They were worried Scout will be completely countered out, never gets a chance at getting into the gunfight. And so MOUZ, perfect aggression, perfect positions.
Yeah, really.
I like that.
That was it. They made that very hard. I mean, that was a good HE. They made it very difficult with the first kill from D.
But the smoke comes down on Donut, and MOUZ just gonna pick up the tempo. Valda keeping this one stuck in. D-Hud delivers 2 kills already. Valda's got himself another, and what do you know? It's a total shutdown from ENCE, so guns surely make a difference.
Donut smoke to make sure no time is wasted on the entries from Frozen, but the rifles put themselves in pretty good spots. And this is also something else. Sometimes not having the op to try to stop these full A rushes actually makes more sense than putting op rifle or just op.
Very quiet off of that first pickup. Poor Snappy's already been spotted. It's Valda who eventually comes through, but the wallbank's going to pressure Snappy. Sure, he hits the headshot. Lets Valda clean up one with ease. And then we get this transition from MOUZ into middle. We're going to get a Donut into A press. So there's a lot of layers so far to this round. Madden, let's see it. Again, the headshots there with the M4, but again, it is MOUZ to follow through, using every single second, every single rotation, and every single player to come through with frags.
So I don't think all hope is lost here for MOUZ, or for ENCE.
Valda, unbeknownst to the T's, he saw Dexter run across, and Dexter's just stuck. Look in the wrong direction. Ooh, Valda gonna get a couple kills. And when we go back to that total shutdown on the A site, the 1-round ENCE win, remember Valda was a piece of that equation. It was him and Diha. So yet again, the Dane adding in some impact. We get Snappy off of lane, and so with the pause, we get Valda into the action. Can Snappy integrate him? It's also, can Sunpias perform, you know, outside of an Iberian team? Temple, you'd assume, but Dexter has the bomb. Oof, lucky to be alive as he takes that one. Drop to 18, Dia finds him through it, and now their smokes are fading. That little delay of Dexter getting into the corner means this isn't even a post plant, and yet the CTs are already breathing down MOUZ's neck. Right back into the action.
And they have mid control, or at least they're testing it.
Ooh, him versus Valda. Oh, Exertion ahead of the flash. Diha, nice support there. Exertion wasn't blind, but it's still 2 assists. Snappy. Easy does it versus Torzi, and now it is just Dexter, the Australian in-game leader. Ooh, nice and clean. Drop Snappy first. AWP grabbed, but he's not going to be able to get anywhere to safety. Madden finishes this one, and ENCE's rebound is very much alive. Press down on ramp instead. I like that. Proactive on the B defense could completely catch MOUZ off guard, but they're watching. They're still going to cost it, though. Diha, double kill. Man advantage here for ENCE. And MOUZ, the jig is up. Sunpias, here we go. Torzi, missed shot. JDC slides out. However, he's got himself 2 kills, 3 from A main.
Wow.
JDC, well, that op shot may have missed, but the rifler finds his mark. And now at this point, there's simply no time. A 7th the way of the T side.
Unbelievable rifling from JDC. He was the guy who came onto the team.
Snappy's playing a dangerous game.
Oh my God.
Torzi awaits that long peek. Snappy will get the better of the Opper. Now, mid, of course, is being challenged. Sometimes it's Exertion. This round, it's JDC. Diha's holding that smoke, or so he was, but attention drawn on both sides. And JDC picks up Valda from the back. Frozen trades it off the lane. So it's just the split from both ends. And kills at a distance. Sunpias pressing into the bomb carrier, tracks Exertion, but Frozen finds himself a 3rd kill in the round, and Dexter looks to lock this in. It's 8 the way of MOUZ.
Huge. I mean, that way they picked apart mid control, the late attack.
Is going to end with the B site split. MP9s, for the majority of ENCE. The 1 M4 for Sunpius. Snappy tries to slide out. Sunpius has gone unchecked. He's going to finish off Dexter, but Exertion hits the ground fast enough to recover, and sure enough, follows suit into Valda. Diha with a huge ask in this clutch. Or we've got double digits after the T side of MOUZ's Ancient. Stuck in the corner, pinned to the wall, Torzy puts the cherry on top of a phenomenal offense from MOUZ. And try to close this one versus ENCE to start our best of 3. The last best of 3 for both these teams. And a quick move from the T side into this A bomb site. We've got JDC on the fallback. We've got MOUZ with a many pistol win throughout this event. And JDC was the player that put up those numbers in just that first half. So can he get another pistol round under his belt? Exertion will come through. Sunpius chases round those boxes, falls onto Snappy. Deep inside A main, he's dropped by the dual Berettas, and it's an early 11th.
Okay, we lost that because of pressure, not because we're not good enough. So today, I think they've really shaken it off.
Ooh. And Frozen gonna make mincemeat of what is the buy-in from ENCE. Sunpius, Tech 9 from downtown, gets the trade back.
Yeah, we never talked about Frozen that much because he's overall consistently been just the best player on the roster. More maps recorded for him than all 4 of his teammates, including Dexter.
That's so insane.
Coming in at 20 years old, he's been phenomenal throughout. And, you know.
Ooh, good damage here from Exertion. And that's gonna prime Dexter with the Galil to just tear the head off Valda. Exertion into the caves. He wins his fight versus Madden point blank. Half his health is gone, but more than half of ENCE R2. Torzy in the open, dropped by Diha. Now just that 20 health, and it gets cleaned up by the FAMAS. You also sort of need HP.
HP, smokes, 2 key components of Ancient.
And if you squint your eyes at your screen, it feels like Valda and Madden are already dead. Diha, sure enough, is. Torzy primed and ready. Oh man, there we go. Double kill for Torzy, given a chance to maybe rack up some frags. His riflers have been so on point, so sharp, that this guy prior to this round was sitting at 4 and 8 while winning 14-5.
And see the molly that lands on his feet? Like, that's something MOUZ would not do in the first half. They never messed up a situation like that. That molly would be holding for a second because he's already done his job, and that's where it's over. That's what's been so impressive about MOUZ at this tournament and in recent form.
Ranking. So there is no doubt in anybody's mind that MOUZ were prepped and sharp as they jumped into the server this morning. Madden will open up 5v4 for ENCE. However, it's just the 2 Galils and Deagle of Diha versus 10 map points. MOUZ, no reason to shy away. Exertion has been dominant from the challenger stages, and certainly here in this one, doing as he damn well pleases. Taking heads off shoulders, ripping limbs from limbs. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. But Dexter, well, oof, he will fall victim to the Deagle. Maybe one more? Just give us one more. Molotov to block it off. Situation where the numbers have been thinned out. You know, this went from looking impossible to doable. Ooh, especially as that kill only comes at a cost of 17 health. He knows that Torzy's along the wall. 10 seconds to spare, the pistol's gonna take it. Just when Diha starts to make you believe, he gets gunned down.
Defend the vent drop, and it looks like, I don't know, they might actually, oh, a little tag. It's a bit lurky. They're gonna walk down.
Oh,
wait, what?
Sunpius.
How does that not kill him?
Armored underpants.
It doesn't matter. If you knife someone in the legs, they die instantly. That's ridiculous.
Well, Torzy, he's gonna chase them down that vent, drop bomb, and gets caught by Sunpius, somehow surviving. Dexter's gonna catch the headshot, very clean with the 1 tap, but then they rotate right back up that vent, and A site, of course, is theirs.
No more utility in a hard rotation back up the vent.
Yeah, he's gonna have to fly. Ooh, gets caught on the lip of the ledge, forces JDC into the clutch. Now this guy has taken off heads in pistols so far this series. You can go and grab that kit. Knows Dia's in the corner. No, JDC.
Going heaven.
Yeah, he should die to this flank, but if not, JDC in the 1v3. Snappy comes out.
Oh my god.
USP taps over top. There's still just enough time, but the gun goes dry.
Jesus.
And we've got ENCE winning pistol.
Wow,
Kill the secret player up. Diha's back around here. Valda just picked up the kill versus the Opera sitting in hell. Exertion from Mini, pressured on both ends, getting spammed at. But that was in fact Dexter's bullets whizzing just behind him. Frag. Yep. Softens up Snappy.
Wow, look at this
Flash,
approach.
fantastic. Perfect in from Frozen. Sets up Dexter, but then we get ENCE back in with 2 kills. And JDC's gonna slide out from Vent, going towards the squeaky door. And they're aware of the possibility of this lobby wrap. JDC comes in, catches the first and the second. And JDC puts MOUZ's first round on the board. Exertion, gonna press in. Dexter set on fire, falls back. One does make it down Vent, but there's a multitude of players. Torzy, nice shot up close. Oh man, that's a dangerous game. Whoa, okay. Nearly manages to flick his wrist back around, upside down, and find Snappy in lobby, but he didn't get the shot off. And now, all of a sudden, these ramp CTs could be compromised. Valda's gonna come around that corner. He just gets caught by Frozen. So sure enough, we've got it down to just Snappy, and he reveals himself. Takes a little bit of damage into Frozen, but there's no fault.
Another potentially fast one. That round was tricky because they didn't have a squeaky smoke, and they still ran vents.
Valda's out all the way already. Exertion, clean as hell. Madden's got one, and that's where he's gonna get dropped. Back in from Diha, low HP up in heaven. Opera's trying to press through, smoke off of the flash, and now all CTs just running at him, gunning him down.
Dude.
They want nothing but their destruction.
2 Tech 9s on the cross outside. Oh, actually one of them here in Squeaky. Oh my god, 2 insane kills here from Madden.
Little Tech 9, blast back down.
Now we're playing football.
Frozen, he's gonna see that, but he's not gonna pull the trigger just yet. Hoping more players walk through, but then he gets spotted from the window. Now he still knows what's up. And Torzy and JDC connect with 2 kills, so the T's could turn back.
What?
JDC just fighting. Must have just caught Diha towards the windows. Snappy slides back in. JDC's fallen entirely silent, and it's Snappy and Sunpias shoulder to shoulder to try and push up over the control panel. But that actually draws JDC in. He doesn't expect both to be in there. So I think ENCE making the best of a bad situation. Frozen down to 1/5 his HP. Sunpias pushes it into the 1v1 and has time to go anywhere he wants.
Yeah, he's waiting inside of control, and Torzy, that's all Sunpias needs to do.
Sits tucked. Torzy starts to walk in. We don't know how close Sunpias is.
Oh, Jesus.
And Sunpias wastes no time. Swings it.
It looks like that. They go for a deep Molotov into his smoke, and Exertion eats a flash. Oh, he turns back around and gets that.
Sunpias, though, right through the doorway. Not alone either. It's going to have to be Dexter from backside. He's not the front line, but the second piece in from the D. And Dexter, well, it's a one and done, much like Exertion. Opera's puffing their chest.
Oh, Torzy's, wait, how did that happen?
Scoped in. Sure enough, JDC looking up top. Mac-10 slays him. With that, they're still going to plant up top on A. And Frozen, well, he's been found out, so feels as though too much of an impossible.
He needs to push up to ramp, and then he ends up dying. But ENCE, they give it their best shot after failing to take upper.
Mini drop.
And now lose another.
Sunpias trades back. Frozen, gonna get himself a second here in round 14. MOUZ fighting for the scraps of this CT half. And Madden wants to redeem himself. Gotta wash off the bad clutch and Exertion. Well, he flanks Sunpias in the meanwhile, so yes, Madden will get his. Valda does the same downstairs, but now it's about getting these last 2 pieces of ENCE together. And Madden wary of course, that flank. Dexter duels downstairs. Valda evaporated. Nice patience from Madden. I love that. Just sits in CT spawn. The frag grenade doesn't finish him off, but it buys just enough time for Madden to get that plant in, and he'll lock in this round.
I love the open plant there.
Closes out. We thought a 10-5 T-side Ancient was impressive, but ENCE gunning for an 11th here on map 2. JDC sick of waiting around. Cranks the dial. Hits them in the lobby, and it's a 5 versus 3 for MOUZ with that first fight found.
How aware is he going to be? It's actually JDC that's the most aware.
Prepared, but unsuccessful in stopping Valda. 2 Ts look to come and join Snappy. Seems like we've got a retake to close out the half. Gunning for 11, a 3 versus 5. Vent preoccupied. Snappy just denies Torzy any footing down here, and with that, we're into the even keel. But now with sound made, MOUZ Gonna have to try and hit this site quick. Bomb beyond the halfway point. Decon door swung open. Valda only 5 HP, and from 3v5 to only Frozen left over. Desperate to exit, but shut down. And ENCE will get that 11th secured.
These two teams looking very even in that regard. I hope this one goes the distance.
Sunpayas, dualies already churning up kills. He's gonna get 2 over towards the ramp push. Nice tap from Frozen. He's got himself man advantage and exertion. Executes one outside. A pistol win here would be excellent for MOUZ's attempt at a comeback. And there's a lot of parallels to be drawn here, right? Successful T-side, successful pistol rounds.
Absolutely.
This is a really tight. Oh, very tight. Oh, what could have been from Valda isn't in the end, but for a second, everybody. JDC. He'll have to work with the 30 health. Sunpayas, another chance to deal damage, but okay, Dexter just comes over top, then jumps around on Snappy. That's not going to make his job easier, but Diha's Deagle will connect. Door swung on the reload, and Torzy takes that Dexter energy and runs forward with the MAC-10. Shreds a couple CTs. MP9 still left in the mix. A fake plant elicits the peek from ENCE on ramp. Madden's been found out. Valda still unknown. He has to plant it now, and so there it goes. Valda should have been spotted from the vent, so exertion's on high alert, and with 3 players surviving, that's the rifles off rotation, but Sunpayas, he's got that clean line of sight, and they're gonna peek right into it. So Frozen gets chopped right down. No refrag though. Dexter, he's got the trade, and Madden inside of the hut. Nice wallbang damage. Keeps the T's dangerously low.
Wait a second, how many CTs are up here?
Pressure down onto the B site simultaneously. That is the bomb. He's going to try to work around. Ooh, Dexter was given a chance, but Snappy just so rambunctious back there that the M4 can finish off the damage that was needed. You could say Torzy's lucky to be alive, but you know MOUZ feeling trapped at the moment. Stuck in this one, and yet still they bounce back.
Wait,
Frozen catches Madden over on the side of Garage, and then they just clear Valda off the flank.
How did JDC get that kill? Am I crazy? Am I
must have been up on the roof.
Yeah, I guess I thought there was no one on silo, but now there's 2 CTs waiting upper, and the attack is coming to upper. The bomb gets dropped.
14 seconds. Enough of what's happened. It's about what can still go down. Snappy catches another in the sight, but Frozen will get that last one. His first point of contact would technically be Vent. Or, no, excuse me, Madden in the rafters. Chops down 2. Easy does it. JDC emerges in from hut, and there's a little chance left on this one. 2 versus 5 into the 2 versus 3. JDC puts down smoke and catches Snappy up above. He's barely alive on 15 health. They don't know where Diha and Sunpayas could be coming in from. They're worried about that heaven play. Remember, Sunpayas on the flank, and Diha comes up. Was last spotted over towards Secret once upon a time. How can Sunpayas get forward with the off? It's point blank! And he gets the headshot to Frozen. JDC, oh, it's clean! And now it just needs to be Diha. Another chance as he takes that right side peek. He goes around, and Diha's gonna close it out, denying MOUZ what would have been a phenomenal 2 versus 5.
Oh, man. He tore through that.
JDC, back at it, huh? Wow, MAC-10 running through. Madden stuck behind Vents. Nice. He survives that one. They're just so blind. Dexter comes through with 2 deagles. And all of a sudden, again, all of these rounds have always just been like MOUZ by the skin of their teeth. They got out of trouble outside 2 rounds ago. They tried to puncture through in a 2 versus 5. And now with so little to work with, they attempt to smash their way into this A site. But it's Valda who lends a helping hand to Madden. We get Frozen sliding around with the Galil. It's the lesser rifle, but he himself is excellent with them. And he's reading this.
Perfect 2-on-1 setup. So Frozen's got his work cut out for him. Sliver of an angle here on the cross, and it looks like that'll be good enough from Snappy.
15 ENCE.
Yeah, and also quick shot.
ENCE simply not prepared to lose this one. Not ready to go home. Nice. Sunpayas times it. And over towards ramp, the pistols try to press in, but the gun's keeping that maximum distance. Each of these rifle duels, it's as far away as possible. And somehow Dexter's deagle, it just hits that other level when push comes to shove. As you would expect, ENCE, 11 terrorist round wins, simply too many for MOUZ to overcome. And even despite them picking up the pistol win, picking up a couple others. They'll fall here to the hands of Snappy, out-calling and outclassing the likes of MOUZ on Nuke. But this one moves to Mirage.
Yeah, couldn't be more tense. Saw players walking to the bathroom, kind of emphatically going over what they need to focus on. D-Haw, they need to focus on him. He's fragging, but look at everybody swarming now in the B apartment, CTs and Ts alike.
Frozen ready to reclaim this, a freebie given by sunpius. And torzsi has gotten all the way up and around through that A site, so there are still individual duels to be done. It's Frozen versus Snappy, point blank, and Snappy comes out on top. He takes the place of D-Hub, pushes inwards, and now torzsi is going to have to come out from the market and find both individual duels. But Madden gets the better.
Wow.
The USPs reign supreme. D-Hub.
He doesn't have anybody watching a ramp for him, so he's taking a risk every time he goes up top, but he's willing to take that risk.
It's an opening, and sunpius skewers Frozen and torzsi. However, Exertion can still slip in here, turns it back towards jungle. Nice move, Dia. Yeah, he waits that extra second, slides back out, pushes this onto the shoulders of Dexter. 15 seconds, runs across jungle, has enough health to do this. CTs could stack up, and it's damage in. He's got a little bit of cover, makes it over towards default. And what if Dexter stands tall this early in the map? Oh, more done. Catches one in the open, and Dexter, one shot would do it. sunpius, however, finds him, and that's 3 from sunpius.
What a round. I mean, the collateral on top of willing to take the risk, and that was the big one. And
Look at that.
He noticed what MOUZ would want to do, and there was some stutter stepping up in the halls from MOUZ on the B side after getting Snappy down early. Snappy was probably pretty frustrated about dying in that fashion.
He can surprise you. He can make, you know, something from nothing on those sorts of rounds.
I think.
And now Valda, he's going to be pressured. Oh, keeps it clean against Exertion. However, missed shot. sunpius pinned against Ticket. Valda, he'll catch JDC, who just gets burned out by Madden. Blinded, I believe, as he ran in. However, torzsi still little bits of recovery here for the MOUZ camp. Trying to press in, pressuring Valda. Bomb hits the ground, and so will Valda right thereafter. Dexter loses possession, and while Frozen's inside default, he's already been surrounded. Chip down to 22. Wow. He'll take D-Ho with him, but the individuals here from ENCE are sharp.
Dude, the pressure for him, he can do it versus great teams. He just doesn't do it every day.
Ooh. Exertion clean. D-Ho dead. sunpius finds Frozen, but Exertion's got a second and a very low HP sniper at the top of connector as well.
You can see the focus right now from sunpius. He realizes he has.
Also, that seed of doubt starts to grow inside the minds of ENCE. They're still close. Snappy, here's the drop. It's an insta-kill in from Dexter, but that second cat player comes through, and sunpius has bested torzsi. 2 versus 2. It was meant to be man advantage. It was meant to be MOUZ, but now Madden, he didn't see it. JDC slides through, and still that headshot's clean. JDC wraps back around Arch. Madden prepared for that. sunpius alive all the while. 20 seconds, and JDC again with the element of surprise. Slides through sight, gets the rifle. sunpius 17 health, 10 seconds. JDC trying to figure out where and when sunpius strikes next. Bomb plant front sight, 4 seconds left. sunpius is still quiet this whole time. JDC is so scared, but now he knows, and he finds that kill, gets the first for MOUZ. He's contact to the bottom of middle.
Whoa,
he just got hit hard.
Yeah, that's a huge dink on Dexter. Now he's on the back foot, actually.
Oh, but still, and that's sunpius. Valda, CZ, remember, the worst of the weapons here for ENCE, doesn't know there's a player front sight. JDC picks it up, and Snappy comes in with 2 kills. The CZ gets what's left of Exertion. torzsi has to run it down, block in hand, denied. Just the sidearm is enough. And ENCE, the right pieces in the right position. Remember, Dexter, he was dinked so early in this round that even that first headshot seemed unbelievable. The Macties managed a second while sitting on a chance for a third.
Yeah, we saw a crazy 1v2 already. Dexter trying to put the pieces in. Shots go by him. Okay, he goes down. That's Madden. They close it.
Catwalk smoke for Exertion to try and lead this charge. We've got Snappy on the backside, Volda here on Arch, and he picks up that first kill, traded out by Dexter, activates Snappy, who turns towards window, gets a glimpse of JDC, but JDC just needs to see you straight between the eyes, and Diha slides in. The bomb starting to peel away from Cat because that A entry has got this one in MOUZ. Well, they may have lost JDC at the B site, but it's going to have to be Diha to sprint to the other end of this map with layers within it, and that's nice, right? It's the failsafe in case Dexter doesn't get that trade, in case JDC gets stuffed as he exits out. Oh, wow. Not one, but two from Frozen.
Yeah, amazing from Frozen.
But the youthful vigor, what's that worth at a time like now? Dexter cracks open Diha. Madden stuck here, blind, waiting on the bricks. And towards connector, Sunpius gonna succeed again. There's a chance that he goes deeper for JDC, but also Madden kind of awkward towards the ramp. Nice reposition. Sunpius allows for JDC to cross to the other side of connector, and with those two kills, MOUZ is gonna be coming from the front of the A site. They've got Molotovs. Oh, that could have been the entry versus Volda. They're gonna try to fixate in on MP9. 3 kills! Frozen, Dexter, Torzy. Every single player offers something. And now Snappy with low health in front of him. I mean, he could still piece that together, but Torzy peeks with the nade destined for him. He steps out.
It works. That they could go here.
It locks up Diha inside connector. Dexter not checking it. Nice. Diha slides out, and right when he gets that kill, back into the A site. Mid no longer his problem. Volda will pick up that slack. Diha has found a little safety net inside that smoke, and Madden, he's gonna press in ahead of connector. He's got support behind him in Sunpius.
Missile's not getting
reaching
cleared.
for the bomb, and JDC, what a 180, turns it around. Sunpius trying to fire towards the top of Palace. Torzy's in the open, and Volda soon enough will come out from that smoke with impact, with success. So much, in fact, that down they go. MOUZ cleared off this bomb site, and ENCE will win another. Yet again, but Diha has had his number.
He's got a tempo. I mean, they're playing within smokes here. Sunpius doesn't see anything inside of halls. Oh, what a shot.
Taking down Dexter, the top of MOUZ at the moment. He's going to have to call from the sidelines to close out the 15th of MOUZ's T side. Trying to keep it close. Torzy connects, but Exertion can't deliver. We have Torzy coming up from Con, flash deep to the ticket. Volda, does he go over? Yes, he does, but he also goes right down. And Sunpius has been known to MOUZ this entire time. A final effort back versus MOUZ. Torzy over towards Con, slides out into jungle, and will end this. A T side that keeps us all on the very edge of our seats. Sunpius and Diha.
Getting into A ramp, putting a roof over the heads, and giving themselves a good angle for the Palace scale. But look at Madden, he's starting to get out. Frozen clean tap.
Okay.
Dexter joins in as well.
Diha slides between them. That could be a problem. Oh, could it ever?
Oh, but is there a plant here? They have potentially default Frozen. He'll have to hold, and he will.
The next one gets away from him, but we've got Exertion now completely unbeknownst to Volda. Just hit the shot. Just hit the shot.
Oh, he's letting him go. Volda, he's getting in a position where he might incidentally see Exertion.
He's lost track of him.
Yeah, but it's still looking like a good shot.
Bombs down. Snappy's chance. 1v3 denied. And we've got MOUZ to tie 8 apiece.
Well stocked. Good guns.
Dexter presses in. Volda's out first, so all of a sudden, one half of this split down already. Oh, Madden though, point blank, Tech 9, see you later. A little gap for Torzy, flexes that, bomb stopped, Dexter comes right back in. And when will his success come to an end? Because he is just churning through ENCE at the moment. In within a Diha in the first half. We'll see what he can do on CT side. Couple of CTs pressed against the smoke. Works wonderfully for Exertion. Dexter tries to stop Sunpius, and now that hot swap to the AK could bode well. Exertion with another fight. Split between two fronts. CT coming out from jungle to try and help, but Volda and Diha in with critical kills. Torzy's found one, and with the cover inside smoke, but there it is from Frozen. The tethering of MOUZ looks...
The team was able to carry him through it, but he's the guy they usually look to. But look at the game plan right here. They step on both sides of connector looking for this exact play with two CTs. That's not a coincidence. It looked like they were insecure about losing connector control. No. They were trying to honeypot MOUZ into making that decision. Into making that decision to come towards A.
Dexter clean pickup. This is versus Galil's. I don't know if they'll have expected the full rebuy back in. Snappy catches Frozen in middle, plays it too dangerously. And that right there could be ENCE's lifeline early in the T side.
And there it is, the tempo variation.
A good amount of utility, of course, here for MOUZ if they want to chance the retake. Confirmation that one is back there. 2 kills come out. Man advantage now swings the way of MOUZ. Madden burned back from this deep ramp spot. It really falls on Snappy, and his Galil goes dry.
So much utility.
They can't stop this defuse. Madden would have to cross an ocean to even have a hope in hell.
Wow.
MOUZ with the into sandwich immediately. It could be ENCE to try and pounce again. They will hit you fast. They will hit you hard. But oh, the 2-tap out of Dexter. And Frozen's position still unknown. T's trickle in. Fire at his feet. Valda shaved off slightly. And how does he get away with yet another? How does Dexter keep this going? 25 kills on Dexter. Multi-kill after multi-kill.
1 in CT.
Yeah. Connector again. You know, this was the bane of MOUZ's T side. Flash goes through. He gets it. Not to mention Valda's low. Madden's been tagged with damage. Sampayas gets killed. What is Dexter on right now? JDC comes through with another. Diha tries to reclaim some control off stairs. He's at least got this position, but they're slowly working towards him. Exertion applies the pressure, gets revenge from that first half, and Dexter sets his team up to succeed. Dexter. And MOUZ, I mean, deep prongs inside this A site, double setup underneath that palace. The fact that they don't have mollies, the fact that they're down 3v5. Madden, he'll bring it back with 1. Sampayas is gonna slip through window, bomb included. And Dexter just waits. He strikes down Madden, won't be able to get the next, but now it's Exertion's chance. Look, it goes unchecked. And with Chigger discipline, he waits, and once he pulls it, what's his reward? Major playoffs, baby! Australia back in the playoffs! Dexter, he leads the NXT generation, their first major, and they make that